I really do enjoy working with young people, and it's fantastic in the ACF because you get to see them progressing and achieving and building in their confidence.
I'd say, well, the Army Cadets is basically about young people. It's equipping them for life. It's making them better youngsters and in turn making better adults.
Every single one of the ACF instructors are volunteers, so you should be proud that you're taking time out to do something for the community.
To see the sense of achievement in these young cadets, from when they come in to when they leave us, the transformation is amazing.
The ACF is a youth organisation that concentrates both on military skills and also adventure training.
The Army's role in the Army Cadet Force is very much a supporting role. They provide a lot of the funding and support from regular units with the clothing and equipment and advice.
The ACF isn't a recruitment organisation for the Army.
Most people's perception of the Army Cadets is based solely around soldiering, and really that makes a very small part of what we do. Clearly we're going to train the cadets in some aspects of military work, but much of it revolves around citizenship and adventure training.
It's an excellent way for the kids to occupy their time. There's not the youth clubs that there used to be, so I know that this does help the kids.
Within the Army Cadet Force we have instructors from a wide variety of backgrounds. There's often the perception that you need to be ex-military or ex-services of some description, and that really isn't the case.
You'll have everybody from aged 18, the guys who have just finished being cadets themselves, right up to 65.
My day job is I'm a supervisor as a lightning conductor engineer.
I'm a teacher.
Human Resources Department.
Physical education teacher.
Police officer.
An apprentice mechanic.
Ex-regular soldier.
Journalist.
Assistant Divisional Officer.
Performance controller.
Finance assistant.
Manager of a building society.
As well as all the training and the other things we have to do in the Army Cadet Force, what you must remember above all that it is fun. We make it fun for the cadets and they make it fun for us.
What are you going to make?
I'd gone from being a cadet into becoming an adult just because I wanted to pass on the knowledge that I'd gained to the younger cadets.
This bow here is £30, and I'm trying to hold that while I decide where I'm going to fire and release.
Oh, get in!
First experience was going down to my local detachment, which is also a TA centre, and meeting the guys there, seeing the junior NCOs taking the lessons, and I thought, well, if they could do it, I can do it.
I got a lot out of being a cadet, and I thought I'd like to give some of that back. I was chomping at the bit to become back as an instructor.
One of the draws of the Army Cadet Force to people is that it allows them to gain qualifications and do activities such as kayaking and climbing and abseiling and archery.
We do from swimming to cross-country to athletics, football, rugby.
My thing is mountain walking, so I've also taken the Summer Mountain Proficiency course and hope to go on to the Summer Mountain Leader training.
There are opportunities to travel. What we've done this year is we've had an adult adventure training trip where we went away and we were hosted by the Austrian Army.
This year at camp we've got some Australians with us. I know that next year there is going to be an opportunity for some cadets and instructors to go across there.
It's good to have a group like this that you can, just sit down, have a good chat to and get to know them. Yeah, they're a good bunch.
Not everyone is suited to running around in the field in combats. There are a lot of clerical jobs.
It's each to their own, and certain instructors who are not as fit as others will gravitate towards certain jobs. The social aspects within cadets, it is really, really good, with the people that you work with, but it's important that you do get on with them because you have to work with these people all the time.
I met my wife in the Army Cadet Force. 14 years later, we're still together. I get a lot of situations where a cadet will come in and he's a bit rowdy and that kind of thing, and then after a few months and wearing the uniform and working with people in authority, the change in them is unbelievable.
For me, it's been a real getaway from my regular life.
2 nights a week I can go away and be a completely different person to who I am at home.
The reason I love it so much is for the fieldcraft, going out into the field and spending 2-3 days with the cadets, living out of ration packs and all working together in that environment. That's what they love, that's the real buzz.
I think most people support people who work with children. Many people have a bad word to say about children. What I've done is gone out there and done something about it.
To start off with, I was probably the most quietest, most shy person, but then I just all of a sudden came out of myself after I'd done courses and built on myself, which has helped me in civilian life as well. It's helped me get jobs and things.
The best memory is the last time we ate some food, actually.
I do not stop laughing at all at the kids, what they do, what they get up to, things that they say. It's just hilarious sometimes.
A number of opportunities available to instructors for taking qualifications away from the Army Cadet Force which are valid in the workplace. First aid is probably the one that is most useful and most widely recognised, but certainly we've had a number of instructors completing the Duke of Edinburgh's Gold Award.
It opens doors to so many careers you would not believe. Fair enough, you'll need qualifications, this, that and the other, but half of the time the way you portray yourself in just an interview, which cadets will give you, will get you a job that you really want.
My proudest moment as an instructor so far would be finishing Nijmegen last year after walking 100 miles, that's 4 days of 25 miles a day, and getting the whole team through. The whole team of 12 completed it, and they were 16, 17-year-old kids, and they did so well, blisters on their feet, it was unbelievable.
These are my cadets, and this is why we're in the organisation. Days like today, I just feel so proud of them. For me personally, I think it's fantastic when I see my cadets achieving, they get qualifications, and they grow and develop into fantastic young people.
I think of an example of one cadet who joined me. It was quite disruptive at school, and after a while his parents, well, one of his parents came to the detachment to speak to me and said, well, you have a word with my son because he won't listen to me, but he'll listen to you. And then actually at one stage he then came back a few months later when his son had joined the army, and he bought me a gift of a pack of beer, which was quite touching actually, to think I had that much influence on a cadet.
The best moments of your life, think about that, and then times it by 10 and you'll get that in the ACF, you really will.